This ain't your everyday tactical carry. This is a flashlight video. And nobody can see me. I'm out here in the dark. And, you know, you go to the Walmart and you pick up a flashlight and you're trying to find one. This wasn't in the general flashlight section. This was in the automotive section. And this is the 300 lumen LED work light. This isn't your average flashlight. This is a little bit different. Let's head on inside for a review. We're back inside, and this is what the package has to offer. We've got a little note. They call that a manual. We've got a charger right here. We have the box that has all of the lovely details about it. And then we have the flashlight itself. So, on high, it has 200 lumens, and it lasts 9 hours at 150 meters. At low, it's 20 lumens, 20 hours, and 50 meters. Then, it has the area light as well. So this is low. Then it has the area light. And this is 300 lumens at 4.5 hours and 20 meters. And then it has low at 30 lumens, 12 hours, and 6 meters. And we showed it to you outside. It definitely goes 150 meters, I would say. It doesn't boast for more meters than it has to offer. But if we get all of this out of here and show you the manual real quick, this is what's on the manual. Alright, we get all that out of the way. This comes with a metal body. It doesn't seem to get warm too quick. It has a charging indicator here, which is kind of hard to see. I don't know if it's going to go down in bars or if it's going to change color. In the comments, I'll let you guys know. What are some of the things you've noticed about this flashlight, Huey?
I noticed it has a 90-degree turning head. That's not standard in common flashlights, which I find that a pretty good feature for this type of flashlight. And it also has a magneticable bottom too.
Has a magnet on the bottom, and it also has a clip as well. So you can carry this in your pocket, on your belt, or wherever you're going, and you won't lose it. So that's good to have. It feels pretty solid in the hand. It has a charger port right here, and it's covered with a little rubber piece, so I would assume you could use this in wet conditions. I'm really going to put this flashlight to its paces because it's supposed to be a work flashlight, so we're going to be testing that out. But I just wanted to see, you know, some type of things about it. The sticker isn't on there perfectly. I bet I could peel that right off. But some of the other things that I've noticed is that it has a COB light, and it also turns red as well if I press and hold it. Turns red, and then it goes to flashing. And we have some other lights to compare to it as well. So this is a $12 light, and this one's from Walmart. And I wanted to compare a $12 light from Menards. This is a $12 light from Menards, and it has a lot of the same features. It lasts 5 hours on high, it lasts 3 hours on low, and then it's like 3 hours on COB, and then 1 hour on high. Like I said that all backwards, but you can look this one up. This is the Lights All COB light. But here's the light on this one, and then here's the light compared to this right here. You can see that the Hypertough light on the one that's closer to you guys is more bright than the one on the right. However, I can turn the brightness up, and I can get it pretty close. But then it's going to last less time, of course. So, and then this also has a COB light and a red light and a red flashing. So they both have very similar features. This also has a charging port, and I like the charging indicator on this one better. I think the charging indicator is better on this one. It also has a stand, so you can stand it up on its own. This one doesn't have a stand. It also has a clip, so you can clip it onto something. It also has magnets, so you can put it onto a hood, and it'll stick to a hood of a car while you're working on it. So this light has a lot of applications to be used. Also, if I'm correct, you can do USB-C charging with this one out. And this one, so it lasts 6, 8, and 12 on the flashlight. And then on the task light, It lasts 2, 3.5, and 4.5. And then the lumens is 800 milliamp hours. So it has one 18650 in here, just like this one. So they both have one 18650. So that's some of the things that I wanted to compare about them. They both seem to be waterproof. I'm not going to try it, but they seem to be waterproof. Um, and then we wanted to compare them to our Coast flashlights and another Ozark Trail flashlight. And these are all big box store flashlights. What do you got to say, Huey?
Gotta say for the Coast flashlight, it's the HX5R model. I'm just gonna place that down there. Show you guys. Scoot that over. So this model, it's got a maximum light output of 800 meters, and the beam distance max is 200 meters, and the runtime max is 18 hours. And the light modes it has 4 modes. It's got medium, high, low, and turbo, and it runs on Z555 or 1 AA battery, alkaline not included. But we like the Z555s better. And it's got the USB-C charging port, and the light output from the medium setting, it's got 200 meters, and the beam distance, it's got 110 meters. The run time is 9 hours on medium. And then the light output for the low setting, it's 80 meters. And then the beam distance is 65 meters, and then the runtime is 18 hours on low.
This seems more like a boring video in some of these parts, but honestly, the reason why we're telling you all of this, the reason why we have all this information for you, is if you're looking for a flashlight, the problem you have in big box stores is that they run on AAA's, D cell batteries, or AA's, and usually they only last 1 hour or 2 hours. And when I'm looking for a flashlight, I'm looking for something that lasts 9 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, because I want something that's going to be able to run the whole night. Like if I have a chore, a task to do that requires light, I'm not going to want to sit there and take this flashlight and go recharge it or change batteries every half an hour to an hour just because I left it on. So I can leave this one on without it overheating, and I can just keep it there. And over time, I can do my project. Let's say that it's completely pitch black outside and I need it to last even longer. I can turn it on low, and because there's no light outside, if it's the middle of the night, then I'll be able to see quite a bit. So it has quite a few good options here that make it real nice. And another thing is that it doesn't roll as well because it has the clip on it, and it has the like this one rolls. I can roll that right off. I guess I can roll that one right off too if I start from back here. Wow. The square doesn't change it. It'll roll backwards. The Coast Light is doing a better job, and it's round, at staying on the plate than this one. So if it gets momentum and it starts rolling, I guess it's going to roll like every other flashlight. I wish that they would have made the square up here, because if they made it square, then you could have just sat it there and it would have just stayed. But they made it like this square shape with round edges. I wish that it would have been a solid square. They made it, I'm assuming, for comfort. So when you're holding it, it's comfortable in your hand. But I could care less about comfort over functionality.
Yeah, me too.
Now the Coast Light, the gripe that I have about this one is that, and just like this as well, is that the button is on the side. And the problem with the button being on the side is that you can accidentally press it and then you can lose your battery because it's on in your pocket. Now this button's a little bit harder to press, so hopefully it won't turn on as easy in your pocket. But this ain't your everyday tactical carry. This was the Hypertough 300 lumen LED flashlight, and I just wanted to get this video out there to you guys. Have a great night. Have a great day, whatever time it is.
stay positive, and stay blessed.